Hello, my friends, my neighbors in Governor's Ranch and Governor's Estates and Governor's Place and Parkside Patio Homes, that is, and Red Oak Townhomes. All of you guys are my neighbors. I live in the first filing of Governor's Ranch, and I have for 27 years, in fact. And it's just been fantastic. I love the neighborhood. I've actually raised my family in the neighborhood. But I'm here to talk to you about real estate and what has changed about real estate. It's really a new game, especially in the last 18 months, especially. There's new rules and a new game in real estate. And so I wanted to let you know that I actually moved in Governor's Ranch in 1992. And then I moved across the street into a bigger home because at the time I was raising four daughters and we needed more space. We've been in that home ever since 1994 and we love it. My wife and I are now empty nesters. I've raised my family in the home. They're all grown up now. I have four daughters and I actually have 10 grandchildren. Now, you might remember me, a lot of you. We have a lot of new neighbors that don't know me. So this is part of my introduction. But you might remember me from the past when I've done a lot of pumpkin giveaways, pumpkin patch in October. Now, I did do one again last October. So even the new folks in the neighborhood might remember that. And even more recently, I did a bomb pop, like a popsicle, red, white, and blue. Just a couple of weeks ago in Governor's Ranch, I had a bomb pop event where I gave everybody who came to my home several bomb pops. We had ordered actually too many, so we were giving them out in bags that day. And so that was kind of fun. We had a lot of fun with it. I grew up in a real estate family. My dad, he retired almost 2 years ago now, but my dad raised us as little kids. I have two older sisters and two younger brothers. And in fact, my sister, my oldest sister, and one of my younger brothers, her name is Rhonda, and my brother's name is John. We're all owners of the company of Urban Companies Real Estate. Now, have you heard of Urban Companies Real Estate before? Many of you have because you know that I've been in the neighborhood for many years and you've gotten familiar with that name. But if you're new to the neighborhood, you may not have heard it. We are a locally owned, family owned and operated boutique company. And we're really, really proud of that. We have a great reputation in all of Denver, but especially in Littleton and Lakewood and some of the surrounding neighborhoods. We have an office in Lakewood. We also have an office in Highlands Ranch where my brother and my nephew work out of. And so that's a little bit about our company. Now, I have a wife. I've been married to her for 39 years. Her name is Susan. Like I mentioned, I have four beautiful daughters and 10 amazing grandkids. And I wanted to let you know that in 1996, we remodeled our kitchen. We were so proud of that back in those years. And that kitchen, actually, part of it we're keeping, and most of it, 90% of it, where we've remodeled our kitchen for the second time. So how many people have you met that can say that you know of that actually remodeled their kitchen twice? So I think I'm in kind of an elite group, so to speak. We took down one of our walls and actually opened up the model we own. If you know what this means, a Hamilton model, which is a Sanford built two-story with about 2,400 square feet. It's got about 1,000 square feet in the basement, and we're in the very first filing in Governor's Ranch. We live on Drew Court. That's Drew. Again, if you've been to my home to pick up a pumpkin around just before Halloween, you know exactly where I live. Anyway, so we're very, very excited about our recent remodel. I'm here to talk to you about like this crazy real estate market you keep hearing about. I know I'm living it, with clients. And this market has just been amazing. It's been a really difficult market for buyers to buy homes, but it's getting better. And with the help of some things I'm going to talk to you about on how to get a house, I think I can add some confidence to you. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is when you sell your home, there is some new rules and things that I need to consult with you with before you actually put your home on the market, and how to strategically position yourself in the market so that you don't accept an offer too fast, but yet you kind of build up that momentum with a coming soon. And then you work at just creating that momentum so that you can build and hopefully get those multiple offers that a lot of sellers have been getting in Governor's Ranch, especially over the last 6 months. As I'm recording this, we're just before the Independence Day weekend, which kind of slows things down a little bit. But after that holiday, things get really heated again and they pick up a lot uh, due to people like to make a move in the summertime if they can, or in the early fall. So I wanted to talk to you about how I can help you with getting a house once your house sells. Like if you're planning on selling your home in Governor's Ranch or one of the other areas I mentioned right in the Governor's Ranch community, where are you going to move to, for example? Do you have a plan? I've got some ideas for you. Ideas like escalation clause to help protect you that you don't pay too much for a house, but actually can help you win the highest and best offer. Another thing called the appraisal gap, which helps bridge the gap so that we take some of the power away from the appraiser. I can talk to you more about that. I can also talk to you about cash out home equity line of credit. My lender, I work with a lender at Universal Lending. Her name is Kelly Strock, and she can really give you some thoughts about that. If you have enough equity in your home to cash out so that you can become a cash buyer for the next property that you're buying. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is becoming not just pre-qualified, but fully underwritten, approved to help you become more like a cash buyer. If you cannot be a cash buyer, I'm here to protect you. And that's what I've done. 37 years of real estate. I've been in Governor's Ranch since 1992. And I also offer something that I wanted you to make sure that you knew about. It's called the Denver 5-Star Referral Center.com. It's the 5-star directory that I offer. Again, that's Denver 5, the number 5-star referral center.com. Now, what this is we have myself and my company, we have about 300 different businesses that we know, like, and trust. Most of them are locally owned and operated boutique companies similar to what we are, so that they're going to give you their red carpet service, right? Where they roll out the red carpet. And because if they don't do good work and they don't charge you a fair price, then they're out of business. So those are the kind of services that we look for. We have vetted services in this directory. We don't put them in there because we're collecting money from these businesses. We actually only put them in there because we know them, we like them, and we trust them. And so that's another great thing that we offer to Governor's Ranch. I'm here doing this special video for you because I want to make an offer for you to contact me, to have me come over and talk to you about a room by room review. Now, what that is I come over and I take a look at your home. Now, in this environment, I'm going to recommend less and less for you to do to get your home prepared for showings. The only thing that we might focus on are what we call health and safety and major defective items. And even with some of those items, we can sell your home as is, if that's what you choose. but to maximize the highest dollar amount. People have not changed. They still like to see homes that have been cared for and have some updating. But in this market, you don't have to do quite as much as we were a couple of years ago to stand out. And here's why. There's only, for every listing that goes on the market in Governor's Ranch, there's about 25 buyers waiting to buy that home. Yes, that's right. In Governor's Ranch and Governor's Place and Red Oak and Parkside and all of our little community, there's 25 buyers per every listing that pops on the market. And that's why when you see a home come on the market, it quickly sells. And then the buyers are waiting for the next house to come on the market in our community so they can buy it. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit more about that when we meet in person for our initial consultation. And I'm inviting you right now to contact me by messaging me on whatever service you're receiving this on. You can reply to an email to me. You can, if this is on YouTube, you can message me through YouTube. If you want to contact me by phone, my phone number is 303-588-7000. And I would love at no charge to come over to your home. I'm right in the community. Every home in my community in Governor's Ranch, in our community, literally is only about a 1-minute drive from my house or less to get to your property. And I would love more than anything to help you out with all of my experience in the neighborhood, and no cost or obligation. I would love to give you my thoughts and my opinion and my idea of what I can do to help you out. Now, thank you for waiting out. If you've been able to watch this entire video, I want to thank you for listening to the entire thing. And you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I look forward to talking to you hopefully sooner than later. This is Jim Urban signing off. Have a wonderful day. Have a happy, happy summer.